Well, rodeo fans, it's that time of the night. You need to make your way from the concession stand to the grandstand. Find yourself a seat and take a load off your feet. We're one song away from Championship Saturday night. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Saturday Night Live and the championship performance of the 17th edition of the Triton Stampede, brought to you by our friends at Crimmins Welding and Fabrication and the crew from Crimmins Relocation. Well, ladies and gentlemen, tonight it's Championship Saturday Night Live, meaning that the Cowboys and Cowgirls of the Great Plains region have worked hard all weekend long to come together for tonight for a chance to be the #1 ranked contestant in their respective event. Now, the ultimate goal at the end of the year is to qualify to the College National Finals Rodeo in Casper, Wyoming. So tonight, we will crown the champions of the 17th edition of the Triton Stampede. So rodeo fans, with the stage set for another fantastic performance of rodeo action, we want to know, rodeo fans, are you ready? Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the backbone of collegiate rodeo and your national sponsors. Cinch Jeans and Shirts, the exclusive apparel sponsor of the NIRA since 1996. The Cinch clothing brand has been creating quality jeans and shirts for Western men both in and out of the arena. Cinch Jeans and Shirts, the exclusive apparel sponsor of the NIRA. Ram and Ram Rodeo, the official automotive sponsor of the NIRA. The Ram brand sponsors over 500 rodeos each year, from the PRCA to the NIRA, National High School Rodeo Association, Little Britches, and many more. Ram and Ram Rodeo, the official automotive sponsor of the NIRA. Cactus Ropes. Since 1991, manufactures ropes that are the most durable and consistent of products available. They can be found at www.cactusropes.com. Our friends at Cactus Saddlery, where values and ethics are more than words, they are business philosophies. Cactus Saddlery offers a full line of saddles and strap goods designed and manufactured by their hand craftsmen. Cactus Saddlery. Cactus Gear, and our friends at Helomatic manufactures the finest roping practice tools available today. The Helomatic, the only roping machine with a patented hop and motion that replicates the actual movement of live cattle. Helomatic. Hey, Resistal Hats, the official hat maker for College Rodeo. They are the largest manufacturer of headwear in the world and produce the highest quality product through all phases of production. Resistal Hats. Hey, visit Casper, Wyoming, Wyoming's adventure capital, with one foot in the past and one eye toward the future. Casper, a year-round destination that offers the very best in historical, recreational, cultural, and entertainment experience. Casper, Wyoming, the college finals, June 18th through the 12th and 2022. Corn Palace Stampede. the proud event sponsor of the Great Plains region. We'll see you in Mitchell, South Dakota, the third weekend of July 2022 for the best pro rodeo in South Dakota. We thank our friends at First Interstate Bank for helping us out here this year in the Great Plains region. Hey, once again, the crew from Trailer Cleaner. Check out the Silver Bright Plus and keep your aluminum trailers looking sharp. Slip over to trailercleaner.com and take a look at their product line or their Facebook page. Aluminum Trailer Cleaner giving 4 bottles of that trailer cleaner to our champions here at the Triton Stampede. Hey, and can't forget about our friends at the Great Plains Health Sports Medicine. Tyler and the crew, Dr. Nathan, taking care of all your cowboys and cowgirls throughout the weekend, making sure that they are in tip-top shape to compete here at the Triton Stampede. Well, rodeo fans, give all your national sponsors a big round of applause, if you will, one time. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is called the Triton Stampede for a reason, because the boys and girls of Iowa Central Community College have opened their doors one more time to bring the very best of college rodeo to you. As they come in the arena, give it up for your home team, the Tritons from IC3. Coach Lambright, Coach Young, bring the number 1 ranked men's team in the region in 2021-2022 to their home field arena. Coach Lambright, former Coach of the Year. The Tritons are in full force in the year 2021-2022. And rodeo fans, as they assemble before you right now and tip the resistal hats to you, the rodeo fans, give all your Tritons a big round of applause on a Saturday night. Well, ladies and gentlemen, living in the greatest country that God has created, we are blessed with many choices. One of those choices happens to be the choice of religion. So at this time, before we go any further, we ask that you rise or move cover. Pray the God of your choice as we pray the God of ours. Dear Heavenly Father, we come to you tonight, thanking you for bringing us out among family and friends. Lord, we thank you for the beautiful sunshine. And Lord, we ask that you look down upon these young cowboys and cowgirls tonight, that they may compete to the best of their ability, but more importantly, when it's all said and done, be safe and out of harm's way. And Lord, as these contestants travel on back to their respective schools, and us, the fans, travel on home, we just ask you to keep each and every one of us safe in your loving hands until we reach our final destination tonight. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for giving us life, but more importantly, giving us life with you. In your wonderful name we pray. Amen. Well, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we turn the microphone over to a graduate of Iowa Central Community College, now going to school in River Falls, Wisconsin, from right here in Fort Dodge, with her rendition of our Star Spangled Banner. This is Mackenzie Sharp.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last. Ooh,
Oh, Mackenzie Sharp, nice job, darling, once again with your national anthem. It's time we meet our first event sponsor. Johnson of Wisconsin Transport loads us up. The wildest event in the West with the bareback bronc riding. Thanking our friends at Grimmon's Welding and Fabrication, along with Grimmon's Relocation. Saturday Night Live, where the interstate ends and the rocky road begins. First exit tonight on this 2-hour journey is going to be the Johnson of Wisconsin Transport bareback riding. We get set to go to the Foundation Analytical Laboratory buck and shoot. For the cowboy from Iowa Central Community College, this is going to be the CC rider, Cody Cole, the number 2 ranked cowboy in the region right now. College National Finals from a year ago. Here we go, your first cowboy out. Well, that cowboy having all sorts of bad luck. Folks, he was second place last night. Gonna win no money tonight. Iowa Central, he's one of your own. Tell Cody Cole thank you. Moving up the line to your next bareback bronc rider. Seth Berg, your cowboy at North Dakota State University, is a man that qualified to the College National Finals Rodeo a year ago. Wants to be there again, June 12th through the 18th in Casper. All right, Seth, he's number 5 in the region. We take the top 3. Little Gray Mare from the Rafter B-Bar Rodeo in Peterson, Iowa, giving the reigning champion all he can handle. Well, we got some good news and some bad news. The good news is he's got off on a Ram pickup, man. The bad news is our pro rodeo officials said the cowboy failed to have the heels of his boots over the break of the horse's shoulder. So the man from North Dakota State is going to get no score. Rodeo fans, all he's going to take is your round of applause. Getting set to go. Dear cowboy, Tanner Jarrett. He is the number 1 ranked man in the Great Plains region. Kima Auto of Fort Dodge, buck and shoot, sends us the cowboy from Dickinson, North Dakota. Come on. Well, the cool cat loses his cowboy hat, doesn't lose his sunglasses. As your pro rodeo officials will look to set him down. Ram rodeo men, get him to the ground, and the judges say 59 points for your cowboy, 5-9 for Tanner Jarrett. going to the University of Wisconsin River Falls. Cullen Hassel, the number 4th ranked Cowboy, right now in the region. Top 3 go to Casper. We were there in River Falls to kick off the 2021-2022 Great Plains region. All right, Cullen. C6. Little Miss Mary loaded up for the Cowboy from River Falls. Oh, Little Miss Mary taking the River Falls Cowboy. Your Ram Rodeo pick 'em in. Look to set the Cowboy from River Falls down. Austin Beatty, Dan Owens, Garrett Underwood. Hey, the River Falls Cowboy can hear you in Fort Dodge, Iowa. Well, the River Falls Cowboy takes the lead. 72 points for the man, 72 points for the Cowboy. .72 in the lead, followed by 59 with one Cowboy left to go. In the Johnson of Wisconsin Transport Company bareback ride. You hear the music, that means that tonight, whenever you hear this song, there is a Triton in the championship round. The Cowboy, born and raised in Pennsylvania, moved to Wyoega, Wisconsin a year ago. He is your reigning Wisconsin High School State Champion bareback rider, and he's here in Fort Dodge, Iowa on a rodeo scholarship. Drew Lynn, the young Cowboy, go round number 1 winner. Come on, Drew. Folks, the Cowboy, by the way of the Keystone State, now living in the Badger State, hanging out here in Fort Dodge, Iowa, riding bucking horses and bucking bulls, comes back to Mother Nature. Say hello to Drew Lynn. Oh, the song says it all. That's the way we like it, because your Fort Dodge, Iowa Cowboy takes the lead. 74 points for the man. Getting set to go to the first section bronc ride, Helverson Livestock Exchange, helping us out. Looking at Jimmy Nichols one more time as we get set to go to Cody Booth, Dickinson State University. All right. Tough luck last night. Let's see if we can get it changed up. 29 livestock buck and shoot for the Cowboy from Dickinson State University. Cody Booth, Dickinson State University Cowboy. Well, the judges say the Cowboy will get awarded a reride option. So the man from Dickinson State says, yes, I'm going to do it again. We'll see Cody Booth in section number 2 of the saddle bronc ride. Thanking our friends, Tyler and the crew from Great Plains Sports Medicine, for being on hand. Taking care of the Cowboys and Cowgirls, making sure they're in tip-top condition, as close as they can be here in a rodeo weekend. Been brutal. 3 rodeos in the past 3 weekends, and we got one more next weekend. Saddle bronc riding. Kima Auto of Fort Dodge says it's time we go to the Cowboy. Garrett Velek. Mitchell Technical College. We upgraded from an institute to a college there. What that means is you get free potatoes with your steak dinner now. All right, Garrett. Coach Jimmy Nichols looks on. Wants to get the bronc rider into that money spot. Qualified ride's going to take the lead here in the championship round. Bareback riding and saddle bronc riding was an automatic 2-header. Means every cowboy got 2 opportunities. The other events, they had to earn their way in to Saturday Night Live. All right, buddy. The stage is there for the taking. Oh, the MTC Cowboys got one started. Come on. Fort Dodge. Oh. Well, yeah, that's what we thought. Blew a pedal, meaning no score. No score for your Mitchell Technical College Cowboy. Hey, rodeo fans, give that man a little TLC from the grandstands tonight. Thanking our friends at Jasky Trucking, along with the crew at the Flint Hill Stone. 2 Sisters Tacking More as well, as we go back to that Kima Auto of Fort Dodge buck and shoot. For your cowboy from South Dakota State University, Eli Satzinger. Four I-7 loaded up on the horse's left hip. Little Sister, the name of the bucking horse. All right, Eli. Owens, Beatty, Underwood, your Ram Rodeo pick 'em in are in the spot. They're ready to get this cowboy off after that 8-second whistle. Little Sister, big rear, big jump, dashboards the cowboy. And as that cowboy from South Dakota gets up right now, he is very thankful that they do not ride unicorns. Going to your next cowboy. Foundation Analytical Laboratory Buck and Shoot. Gavin Lephart, Dickinson State University. Well, we're going to move up the line to PBM Fabrication Buck and Shoot. Don't forget about the crew at the Iowa Central Community College Culinary Arts program. Over there with our concession stand, and man alive, we had some of their food earlier today, and it was fantastic. It was so good that even Tyler from Great Plains Sports Medicine had to go to the elliptical machine when he got back to the hotel after slack. Tell you what, Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, they'll ruin a man. Nice little horse in the cowboy. Gavin Leaport, Dickinson State University, comes down with a no score. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is what it's going to look like In the Johnson of Wisconsin Transport, bareback riding. The Cowboy from River Falls, Wisconsin, Cullen Hassel, unofficial will be 72. And the Cowboy winning Saturday Night Live, and unofficially will win the average here this weekend, keeping the #1 spot in Fort Dodge. He is from Iowa Central Community College. Drew Lind, if you've enjoyed the bareback riding, give all your Cowboys a round of applause. As we say thank you to our friends at CFI Arena. CFI Arena for bringing us our Cowgirls goat tying here this weekend. Cowgirls goat tying. Brought to you by CFI Arena. J.C. Williams, Black Hill State University, your first Cowgirl to work tonight. In a majority of the timed events, we will go from the highest time to the lowest time, meaning this Cowgirl came in at the number 10 spot. 8.1 for your Cowgirl, 8.1 for J.C. Williams. We get set to go to the Iowa Central Community College Cowgirl. Dory Jacobs, your next Cowgirl from Iowa Central Community College. Came in the number 9 spot. $9.2 for Dory Jacobs, 9.2. South Dakota State will send us the next 2 goat tires. Kenzie Carlson came in 7.7. 0.8 of a second out of the lead. All right, Kenzie. $9.7 for Kenzie. All right, South Dakota State one more time. Tessa Menzel, your Cowgirl. All right, here we go. Coach Ryan Scolby sends the yellow and blue, the Jackrabbits, to the Iowa Central Community College Rodeo. A 7.4 seconds to take the lead. 7.4 for your Cowgirl. Puts her 15 flat on the pair. Riley Donnelly, Black Hills State University. Coach Glenn Lamers sends the crew from Spearfish on to Western Iowa and here in Fort Dodge. Oh, Riley trying to be quick. .6 for your cowgirl, 8.6. South Dakota State, one more time. Sends us a goat tire. 4 of 10. Jackrabbits made our championship round. Ray Reichert, South Dakota State University by the way of Wisconsin. Grew up in Wisconsin Little Britches Rodeo as well as Wisconsin High School Rodeo. Comes from a rodeoing family. Showing you right now how to get it done. Little bobble. There you go, right? Not the time she wanted, 9.5 for the cowgirl. Hey, folks, 9.4. Give that cowgirl a round of applause. South Dakota State's Rhea Riker. All right, 4 left. And here we go. Madeline Redder, University of Wisconsin Falls. The Fighting Falcons are in the house. All right, Madeline, half a second out of the number 1 spot. You need to make up a little time, but right now, this goat tying is yours for the taking, cowgirl. Good-looking paint horse takes her down. There we go. New leader, 7.1 seconds for the cowgirl. Taking the lead in the goat tying. Madeline Ritter, University of Wisconsin Falls, 14.5 in the average. 7-1 in the go-round. All right, Black Hills State University one more time. Holds 2 of the top 3 spots. Coming back to our championship round. Cassie McGee, 7.2 in round number 1. Hey, she just tied the fastest time for the whole weekend. New leader, 6.9 seconds for Cassia McGee. All right. With 2 left, they know they need to be fast if they want to take the number 1 spot here for the weekend. Madison Rottenberger, South Dakota State University, came in with 7 flat. She does that again, she'll take the lead in the average. 6.9 is going to lead the go-round right now. .6 seconds for your cowgirls. 7.6 seconds. And then there is one. Black Hills State University's Emily Pauley was 6.9 to win round number 1. She needs to be 7.1 or better to take the title by herself, 7.2 to share it. All right, Emily. Last cowgirl to work in the CFI arena. Cowgirls goat tying. Hey, folks, you heard me saying she needed to be fast. All she did right there was beat her time from the first day, 6.8 seconds. That's your champion go time for the night, and that's your champion go time for the weekend. Give all your cowgirls a round of applause in the CFI arena. Go time. Emily Pauley, round 1 winner, round 2 winner, and she'll win the average. As we fly the banner for our next event, Fastenal brings us to steer wrestling. Thanking our friends at Grimmon's Welding Fabrication, Grimmon's Relocation, for bringing us our Saturday night championship round. Iowa Central winning the bareback riding. Black Hills State University winning the goat time. Culinary Arts program serving that fine food. Believe they might have some ball caps and a couple of hoodies left for youth. Big men's event, steer wrestling, brought to you by Fastenal. All right, first cowboy to work tonight, Caden Wooters, Mid-Plains Community College, sits number 6 in the region. Came in the last spot, number 10 with 14-1. He's going for go-round money first. He's going to let the average play out. All right, Caden. $12-2 for your cowboy. 12-2 for Caden. Bo Retzloff, Dickinson State University. Second cowboy to go in the Fastenal. Steer wrestling. Thanking our crew at Weatherby Cranberry Company for helping us out. And our friends at the Flint Hill Stone, the outgate where all the animals go. Head on home. Hey, folks, that cowboy's beat up. He's battered, he's bruised. Somebody give him a Band-Aid from the grandstand. Folks, he's on his feet. He's talking to the crew from Great Plains Sports Medicine. What do you say for your cowboy, Bo Retzloff? Is there anybody here that wants to see an Iowa Central Community College win the steer wrestling? We go to Nathan Pelkey, by the way, of Mondovi, Wisconsin, the sophomore at Iowa Central Community College. All right, Nathan. Former all-around champion in Wisconsin High School Rodeo, coming down a little bit in the leaderboard. Number 8 coming back to our championship round. Well, you know what? All a guy wants is a chance, and that's what this man has. All right, Nathan. To be the man, you got to beat the man. Get this steer down, all 4 legs facing the same direction. Hey, folks, he's an all-around cowboy. He's been a rodeo his whole life. We're going to see him later on in the team roping. Tell your IC3 cowboy Nathan Pelkey thank you. Plenty of time to move on up, and he wants to take this opportunity right now. He came in 3 seconds out of the lead. So depending on how the chips fall, this Cowboy Rick's day could leave here with some points and some money and head back to North Platte. $11.1 for your Cowboy, 11.1. Puts him in the lead in the go round so far. We go to Black Hill State University for a young man, Austin Madison. Grew up high school rodeoing in the state of Iowa. Here's a young cowboy that's already taken the jump to the next level in the world of Professional Rodeo Cowboys Association. Qualified to the Great Lakes Circuit Finals Rodeo last fall. All right, Austin. Black Hill State University. 7-2 in round one. We know you can do better. We've seen you do better. Watched him win money up in Phillips, Wisconsin last August in the professional rodeo ranks. Come on, Austin. There you go. New leader in the go round, 5.4 seconds for your Cowboy. Austin Madison, 5-4, leading the go round, 12-6. We'll put him number one spot in the average. South Dakota State University sends us the number one ranked Cowboy in the Great Plains region. Chance Grill, your Cowboy. 5-5 in round number one. Second over the number one spot. All right, Chance. The number one ranked Cowboy in the region's working for you right now. $5.1 for the number one ranked Cowboy in the region. 5.1 for Chance Grill. Puts him 10.6 in the average. Chance Grill leading the average, 10-6, leading the go-around, 5-1. Sterling Lee, Dickinson State University, came in the number 3 spot, 4.7. There we go. Oh, the steer wrestling from Fastenal's getting good. New leader, 4.4 seconds for your Cowboy. $4.4 in the go round, 9-1 in the average. We go to Mid Plains Community College once again. Quad Potter, 5-1, winning 4th place money. Needs to be a 4 flat to take the lead in the average. 4-3 to take the lead in the go round. All right, Mr. Potter. Styling, profiling, and always smiling, especially on a championship Saturday night. 4.7 for the Cowboy, 4.7 for Mr. Potter from Mid-Plain. And then there was 2. Dickinson State University's Landon Silverson had the lead with 4-5. There was 2 of them. All right, boys, the bar has been set. Sterling Lee has set it in the go-round and the average. $5.5 for your Cowboy, 5.5. Correction, 5.4, 5.4. Your last Cowboy to work is the reigning regional champion of the bull riding, sits number 7 in the steer wrestling right now. Mid-Plains, Cody Jacobson. Six flat for the Mid-Plains Cowboys, 6 flat. So, ladies and gentlemen, unofficially looks like this. In the Fastenal Steer Wrestling, taking the championship round with 4.4 is going to be Sterling Lee from Dickinson State University, and that's going to put him in the number 1 spot unofficially for the average as well with 9-1. If you've enjoyed the steer wrestling, give all your Cowboys a round of applause. As we go back to the saddle bronc riding, brought to you by our friends at Hanson Livestock Exchange. We saw a couple helping us out in the bareback ride. Now we'll fly them solo. Hanson Livestock Exchange, saddle bronc riding, thanking the crew at Crimmins Relocation and the Crimmins Welding Fabrication for helping us out on Championship Saturday night. Timothy Hughes. NECC Cowboy. Second generation man. Foundation Analytical Laboratory buck and shoot. Come on, Timothy. Number 3 ranked Cowboy in the region gets lifted up and thrown down. Moving on down to the PBM Fabrication buck and shoot. Forrest Wagner, Mitchell Technical College. All right, Forrest. Big Timber loaded up for the Cowboy. 70 points, top score last night. Looking for that first qualified bronc ride. Ooh, Big Timber jumping, kicking, throwing the cowboy down. Believe we're going to Cody Booth. This will be the fourth bucking horse this Cowboys crawled on this weekend. Everybody else has been on two. The Dickinson State University Cowboy looking to make his first qualified ride. All right, Cody. Kima Auto of Fort Dodge is the buck and shoot. Well, I love it. Everybody tell him to get up. I'd like to see them do it when that cowboy got hit that hard. He was catching his bearings, folks. Don't let that man leave here without your round of applause. 4 bucking horses this weekend, no luck. For Mr. Cody Booth. Tegan Robinson, Dickinson State University. Berry Brothers Masonry Buck and Shoot. Don't forget about the Culinary Arts Department serving that great food over there, as well as drinks. All right, Tegan. No score for your Cowboy, no score for Tegan. College National Finals, Saddle Bronc rider Peyton Sexton. University of South Dakota Law, former Jackrabbit. 29 livestock buck and shoot for the College National Finals, Saddle Bronc rider. All right, Peyton. Still looking for our first qualified ride here on a Saturday night. Once again, we told you the bareback riders and saddle bronc riders are automatically two head. Everybody else had to earn their spot here tonight. As a bucking horse branded 63. Where's Marty? Trying to come out of that 29 livestock buck and shoot. There we go. Hey, Fort Dodge, he's a former College National Final Saddle Bronc rider. What can you do for Peyton Sexton here this weekend? No luck on 2 horses. Jasky Trucking, Buck and Shoot. Dickinson State University. Landon Silverson, the Cowboy. We're watching right now. Watched him in the steer wrestling, all around hand. Getting set to watch him. The Saddle Bronc Riding brought to you by Homestead Livestock Exchange. Jasky Trucking from right here in Fort Dodge loads us up our next Saddle Bronc Rider. Well, these Bronc Riders having all sorts of tough luck here today. Remind us of our fill-in tractor driver earlier this morning. There you go. Nathan Burnett, number 4 ranked Bronc Rider in the region. Kima Auto of Fort Dodge one more time. Oh. Come on. Come on, Nathan. Hang and rattle, hang and rattle. As your Ram Rodeo man set him to the ground, what do you say for the Cowboy, Nathan Burnett? Judges say 52 points for your Cowboy, 52 points for the man. '29 Livestock Buck and Shoot says it's time we go to an Iowa Central Community College Cowboy. Johnny Allen, the number 2 ranked man in the region right now, coming into last night's show. He won go-round number 1. The Avaz, Missouri Cowboy rides for you, Fort Dodge. Come on, Johnny. It's Johnny Be Good. Folks, that Cowboy right there put it all on the line. But unfortunately, the judges say no score. Failed to mark the horse out of the Buck and Shoots. Folks, he's one of yours. What can you do for Johnny Allen? We're all sorry, Johnny. Garrett Hathaway, Mitchell Technical College. Your last Bronc Rider to work in the Homestead Livestock Exchange. Saddle Bronc Riding. 29 Livestock, the Buck and Shoot. Well, that means that the Saddle Bronc Grind's going to come to a close. And the Cowboy from NECTA, Nathan Burnett's going to take top honors here with 52 points. Rodeo fans, if you've enjoyed the Bronc Ride, give all the Bronc Riders a round of applause. We fly the banners for their next event. Brought to you by Eastern Iowa Overhead Door, the Cowgirls Breakaway Roping. Thanking the crew at Grimmon's Welding and Fabrication and Grimmon's Relocation. Everybody having a good time tonight? Yeah, that's great. Black Hill State University, J.C. Raw, the first Cowgirl to back in the box tonight. 3.7 was what her time was. 2.9 is what won round number one. No time for your Cowgirl, no time for the Black Hill State University. Young lady, no time. University of Nebraska, Cornhuskers. Sends us Cindy Veldhusen. Now, the Culinary Arts program has told us they do not want to take any food back, so make sure you stop and visit them throughout the course of the evening, as well as your way out. Here we go with Cindy. Oh, no time for the Cowgirl, no time. Had that front leg in there. Thanking No Limits Mentorships Program for helping us out on the Timely Van end of the breakaway roping. Iowa Central Community College. Iowa Central Community College Cowgirl Paige Stewart. 3.5 in round number one. Hey, folks, she's one of your own. What can you do for Paige Stewart? Round of applause would treat her right. Savannah Johnston, Black Hills State University. .2 for your cowgirl, 4.2 for Savannah Johnston. J.C. Williams, Black Hills State University. She was 3-4, coming back to our championship round. Well, no time as we get set to go to your next contestant. Here to work in the Eastern Iowa overhead door. Jade Boot, Dickinson State University. .3 seconds for the cowgirl, 3.3 for Jade Boot. South Dakota State Universities. Jordan Jen, as we're at the halfway point of the Eastern Iowa overhead door. Well, going to be no time for JJ, no time for Jordan. 4 contestants left. Tessa Caspers, Black Hills State University. Well, we need to change it up. Change it up for your final 3. All right, Samantha. Samantha Herbert, Black Hills State University, 3.1 as well. 6-6 holds the lead in the aggregate, 3-3 in the go round. 4.9 for the cowgirl, 4.9. 2 left to work. Brooklyn Hanson, Black Hill State University, owns the last 4 spots and 7 of the 10 spots in the championship round. Brooklyn Hanson, the number 2 ranked cowgirl in the region. She was 3 flat in round number 1. All right, Brooklyn. You know how to do it. You got the T-shirt and the belt buckle that says so. $5.1 for the cowgirl, 5.1 for Brooklyn Hanson. Your last breakaway ropers from Black Hill State University. Cassidy Caspers needs to be 3.6 or better to take the average win. 3.2 or better to take the go-around win. She was 2.9 in round number 1, so we know that she can be fast because we've watched her do it before. All right, Cassidy. Black Hill State University becoming breakaway U. Let's show us how to do it. There you go. She's going to be 4.4 seconds for the cowgirl, 4.4. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like this in the championship Saturday night. The performance will go to Jade Boot, Dickinson State University with 3.3, and with a total time of 6.6 in the aggregate. She will also be your breakaway roping champion here. Brought to you by Eastern Iowa Overhead Door. Rodeo fans, if you like it, tell these young ladies you liked it with a round of applause. Coal, logging, and livestock brings us our tie-down roping. Dalton Kunke, Mid-Plains Community College will be your first cowboy to work. All right, Dalton. Once again, we'll go from the slowest time to the fastest time in our timed event. Johnny Allen, Iowa Central Community College by the way of Oss, Missouri. Watched him in the Settlebron grind for no luck. All right, Johnny. Get it done in the tie-down roping and here in front of your home school fans. $16.7 for your man, 16.7 for Johnny Allen. Sterling Lee, Dickinson State University. Sterling Lee, Dickinson State University. With a nod of approval, we're 16-7 for your Cowboys, 16-7 for Sterling Lee. Dawson Phillips, Mitchell Technical College. Jimmy Nichols, and along with assistant coach Blaine Carey. Bring us the crew from MTC. Dawson Phillips in the box right now. Now he's working against that 25-second clock. Folks, you heard the 25-second whistle come in. It means that Cowboy did not get it done in the required time. Folks, he's from Mitchell Technical College. As he gets back on his horse, give that young man a round of applause. South Dakota State University. Since as a former Cowboy that qualified to the College National Finals, they used to attend Iowa Central Community College. Judd Grover, Cowboy that we're getting set to watch right now. Oh, the man that's been to the CNFR is going to come up empty-handed. No time for Judd Grover. No time for your Cowboy. Mid-Plains Community College sends us another timed event all-around hand. The Cowboy was 14-5 in round number one. 16-7 leading the go-round right now. The Cowboy that we're set to watch is Barrett Schleicher. Well, no time for the Mid-Plains Cowboy. No time. 4 tie-down ropers left to work here in the gold logging and livestock tie-down roping. Grant Lindsley, University of Nebraska. Came in with 11-4, half of a second out of the lead. All right, Grant. Tie-down roping, kind of a little wide open right now. Sterling Lee has it in the average and the go-around as well. Here's a Cowboy that knows what to do. He's going for the go-round win. He's going for the aggregate win. What do you say for the man from Nebraska, Fort Dodge? Gets back on that horse, makes sure it's going to stay tied for the required 6 seconds. We're 10.1 for the Nebraska Cornhusker, 10.1 for Grant Lindsley. We go to the number 1 ranked all-around Cowboy in the Great Plains region. And the Cowboy sits number 3 in the tie-down roping. He is from Iowa Central Community College. This is Scott Helverson. All right, Scott, coming back, 11-4. We just saw a 10-1. 10 flat to take the lead to go around and the average as well. And this man can do it. All right, Scotty. Here he goes. All right, he's got him caught. Get to that calf, picking him up. The front legs are in his hand. He's scooping up the back, too. Come on, Fort Dodge. Folks, it was close. 10.2 seconds for your Cowboy. 10.2 will put him number 2 in the go-round, number 2 in the average. But Rodeo fans, he wears the IC3. What can you give Scotty Helverson here on Championship Saturday night? South Dakota State University. Chance Grill, he's in the box. 11-3 is what his time was in round number 1. Second place points, second place money. Once again, they're trying to be in that top 3 when it's all said and done after their 10 collegiate rodeos to go to the College National Finals in Casper, Wyoming, June 12th through the 18th. All right, Chance. Fast running Cav's going to take him down the arena. Need to make up some time on the ground. The Jackrabbits in front of you, West Side. Pay off the man. That calf took him down there a ways. Going to be costly. 12.3 for your Cowboy. 12.3 for Chance Grill. Colton Carlson working for us right now, the CC rider. Colton Carlson won the long round with 10-9. Calf gave him a little trouble on the ground. With a nod of approval, we're going to be 15 flat for the Cowboy, 15 flat for Colton Carlson. Well, rodeo fans, the Cole Logging and Livestock tie-down roping comes to a close. Unofficially, the number 1 ranked man will take the go-round with 10-1 and will take the average to 21.5 from the University of Nebraska, Grant Lindsay. If you've enjoyed the tie-down roping, give all your tie-down ropers a little love here tonight. It's Grimmins Welding and Fabrication along with Grimmins Relocation Night at the Rodeo. We thank Nutrien and Scott's Amusements for bringing us our daily team roping here tonight. Everybody having a good time so far on a Saturday night? Clap those hands with the music. Come on. Dickinson State University's Clay Schmaltz, Cole Schmaltz, North Dakota State. Oh, we're going to spin it to win it here in the championship round. $8.3 plus 5 for the single heel catch. 8.3 plus 5. 13.3. Nathan Pelkey. Gavin Vondrick, Iowa Central Community College working for us right now. 12-9, coming a little out of the lead. They can make it up right here with a clean run. There you go. Come on. Yeah. Ooh. Well, single heel catch. $7-2 plus 5, 7-2 plus 5, 12-2 for the team. 12-2. $12-2 with the 5 as we go to Scotty Helverson, Iowa Central Community College. Judd Grover, South Dakota State. No time for team number 3. No time for Helverson and Grover. Riley Donnelly, Black Hill State. Shane Anderson, not the bullfighter, Jimmy, but the team roper. MTC, Mitchell Technical College. Your next team to work. (10-1) was their time in round number 1. No time for the team of Donnelly and Anderson. No time. Black Hill State University sends us your next tandem. Austin Madison, we met him earlier on, all-around cowboy in the steer wrestling. Teaming up with a teammate, Mesa Ham. They were 12-8 in round number 1. Need to be a 12.1 to take the lead away in the go round as well as the aggregate. Team number 5 to work in the Nutrien and Scott's Amusement Valley Team Roping. No time for the Black Hill State team. Clayton Bacchus, Black Hill State University. Teaming up with Tommy Hall, Dickinson State University. Team number 6 of 10. Do it. Were we clean? We were clean on the field. .6 for your team. 6.6 for Bacchus and Hall. (15-8) in the aggregate. 6-6 in the go round is what we're shooting for. Savannah Johnson, Black Hill State University. Colin Palmer, her teammate. 4 left to work. 0.2 of a second separates them. Team roping got Wolfie with 6-6, fastest time of the whole weekend. Well, a legal head catch will take that Black Hill State team out of the money, folks, as they ride out. Give them a round of applause. No time for Black Hill State. Levi Heckenbull, South Dakota State. Chance Grill, same college. 8-7 in round number 1. No time for the South Dakota State team. No time. 2 teams left to go. Mid-Plains Community Colleges sends us Gentry Holbert teaming up with Barrett Schleicher. Eight 6 in round 1. $15-8 has the lead in the aggregate. 6-6 in the go round. Gentry Holbert, Barrett Schleicher. All right, Gentry's going to turn one. We're going to watch old Barrett come on in here, drop the hammer, but we're going to come up with just one. $8-4 plus 5, 8-4 plus 5 for Holbert and Stecker. Your last team to work tonight. Jacob Heron, Mid-Plains, Riley Staton, Black Hills State University. They need to be 7.3 or better to take the lead in the aggregate to be crowned the champions of the 17th edition of the Triton Stampede. All right, Jacob. You get one turn. Watch old Riley come in here and scoop up 2. All right, here we go. There. Well, I told you they needed to be 7-2 or better to take the lead in the aggregate. They're 7.2 for Jacob Heron and Riley Stanton. So what that means in the team roping brought to you by Nutrien and Scott's Amusement looks like this. Go round winner will be Clayton Bacchus and Tommy Hall with 6.6. And your aggregate champions with 15.7 will be Jacob Heron and Riley Stanton. If you've enjoyed the team roping, let all your team ropers know on a Saturday night. Well, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank some of our sponsors here of the 17th edition of the Triton Stampede. Weatherby Cranberry Company, our friends at Kima Auto of Fort Dodge, Berry Brothers Masonry, No Limits Mentorship Program, the Flint Hill Stone, Jasky Trucking, the Foundation Analytical Laboratory, 29 Livestock, our friends at PBM Fabrications, Two Sisters Tack and More, and AC Performance Horses. Folks, give all those collective sponsors a round of applause. Without them, this rodeo is not possible. We thank our friends at Fisher Buck and Bulls for bringing us our barrel racing tonight. Fisher Buck and Bulls, Wayne, Tracy, Maddie, and Melena bringing us our ladies barrel racing here at the 17th edition of the Triton Stampede. Barrel racing, Black Hills State University. We're good up here, Mr. Leo. Tessa Caspers, Black Hills State. Cowgirl, we get set to watch right now. Here we go. Rule book says turn to the right or turn to the left, but you cannot knock over one of those 5-second barrel penalty. If you knock over a cinch can. Leave all three standing up. That's a good thing tonight. $14.52 for your cowgirl. $14.52 for Tessa Caspers. Black Hill State University one more time. Kasha McGee. All right, Kasha. All three are standing up. Send the blonde cowgirl back to the timeline. 14.66 for your cowgirl. 14.66. We go to the number 3 ranked cowgirl in the region. Sydney Meyer, Black Hill State University. She was 14.66 in round number 1. Now they randomly draw for the barrel racing order here tonight. So we take the top 10, mix them up, random draw, and that's how we run them. Five-second penalty is going to be added on to 14.46. 14.46 would have been the fastest time of the whole rodeo. Goes to 19.46 for Sydney Ma. Black Hill State one more time. Breakaway U, barrel racing U. Cindy Thibault, second generation cowgirl. Turn number 2 in the books. Third and final barrel for Dodge. You need to come alive. Send the cowgirl on home. 14.73 for your cowgirl. 14.73. Iowa Central Community College says it's time we go to Jasmine Hall. The Iowa Central Community College representative here in our championship round. All right, Jasmine. Well, 5-second penalty will cost her on barrel number 1. 15.31 plus 5. Hey, Fort Dodge. She's one of your own Iowa Central Community College young cowgirl. Jasmine, thank you. halfway through the Fisher Buck and Bulls barrel racing. Thanking Tracy for being in attendance tonight, along with their daughter, Milena. Watched their Buck and Bulls last weekend up in Marshfield, Wisconsin at the CBRA Finals, and they have an outstanding set of bulls as well. Alex Vandervoot, South Dakota State University, the #1 ranked barrel racer in the region. She was 14.66 in round number 1. Let's see what she can do in championship Saturday. $14.96 plus 5. $14.96 plus 5 makes it $19.96 for your cowgirl. Dickinson State University's Kelly Bang, your cowgirl to work right now. She was 14.74 in round number 1. 14.52 holds the top time in our go round. Tessa Casper's the #1 ranked cowgirl that we watched. Holds aggregate as well with 29.18. $14.76 for your cowgirl. $14.76 for Kelly Bang. J.C. Raw, Black Hills State University. Going to start out with an Alaman left turn, followed the next by the 2 rights. All right. Black Hills State University cowgirl working for us right now. $14.97 for JC. 2 cowgirls left to go. Arabella Cook, South Dakota State University. Ladies and gentlemen, fastest time of the whole rodeo, 14.07 for your cowgirl. And she takes the lead in the aggregate with 29.08. And then there is 1. Sydney Hanson, Black Hills State University cowgirl. She was 14.81 in round number 1, your last barrel racer to work. She needs to be 14.26 or better to take the lead in the aggregate. Come on. $14.94 for your cowgirl. $14.94. So, folks, if you've enjoyed the ladies' barrel racing, give all your barrel racers a round of applause. And the cowgirl, Arabella Cook, South Dakota State University, will take the championship with 14.07 in the short round and the aggregate with 29.08. Thanking Fisher Buck and Bulls, Milena Tracy for being on hand with us tonight, bringing us the barrel racing. Brett Street, Power Washing brings us our last event tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, do we have any bull riding fans in attendance here tonight? We go down to the front of the bucket chutes to meet your modern-day matadors, your bullfighters. He is an Iowa Central Community College cowboy. From Avaz, Missouri, say hello to Johnny Allen. He is a bullfighter supreme from Iowa. Say hello to Lucas Moore. And ladies and gentlemen, tonight, making his last appearance after a 29-year career of fighting bulls, from the state of Iowa, say thank you to JP Justin Prom. Bull riding fans, are you ready? Keaton Street, Iowa Central Community College. Jansky trucking loaded up the buck and shoot for the cowboy from IC3. Keaton Street, Iowa Central Community College. Jansky trucking buck and shoot. All right, Keaton. Whips him down as the bull turns back right away. No score for Cowboy. Folks, he's from IC3. What do you say for Keaton Street? We stay in Fort Dodge, Iowa, and Iowa Central Community College for Sage Vance. 323. Barrett's buddy, loaded up for your cowboy. All right, Sage. 29 livestock buck and shoot. Brett Street power washing brings us the longest 8 seconds in professional sport. Cowboy down before the 8-second whistle. No score for IC3's Cowboy Sage Vance. Go ahead, Dan. Fire warning shot your other two partners have. Well, gee, Dan, don't track them all the way around the arena before you throw it. Austin Lundquist, your next bull rider, Iowa State University. Foundation Analytical Laboratory buck and shoot for the cowboy from Iowa State. The Ghostbuster loaded up for the Rafter B Bar and Barnes PRC Rodeo. No score for the Iowa State Cowboy, no score. Going to chute number 2, the PBM Fabrication Buck and Chute. Thanking Brett Street Power Washing for bringing us the bull riding. Drew Lind, Iowa Central Community College. Won the bareback riding here. His homeschool rodeo. All right, Drew. Young man was 82 points in Phillips, Wisconsin. PRSA rodeo back over the 4th of July. Wisconsin high school rodeo state champion bull rider and a freshman here at Iowa Central. Tipped into his hand before he came out, folks. Hey, he won the bareback ride, no luck in the bull ride. What do you tell Iowa Central's Drew Lind? Kima Auto, Fort Dodge, Buck and Chute. Parker Garcia, Iowa Central Community College. Getting everything set just right in that Chemo Auto of Fort Dodge. Thanking our friends at 29 Livestock, Berry Brothers Masonry, as well as Jasky Trucking. Brett Street Power Washing brings us the bull riding with 2 bull riders left. All right, Parker. Trying to get that bull set just right. Hey, folks, once again, while we have this opportunity as they re-pull in the Buck and Chute, JP, step out front one more time, buddy. His last performance ever as a bullfighter is right here for you folks in Fort Dodge, Iowa. He's been fighting this rodeo for many years. He's done many finals over the course of your career. 29 years of saving cowboys. And JP, thank you, buddy. We're happy that you decided to say goodbye from bullfighting here at Iowa Central Community College. Parker Garcia, Iowa Central Community College. Trying to get things set. Trying to get that bull to stand on up. You see Coach John Young inducted into the Iowa High School Rodeo Hall of Fame earlier, pre-show, helping his young bull rider. Marty Barnes, the arena director for the Wilderness Circuit Finals, coming up to check things out in the Kima Auto at Fort Dodge Buck and Shoot. Thanking for each and every one of you for coming out. Don't forget that on your way out, check out the Culinary Arts program if they're still there with food before you head on back home or to your room. All right, Parker. No score for your Cowboy, no score. And then there was one. Your last bull rider of the night from Iowa Central Community College. Andrew Schoenberg, Iowa Central Community College, your last bull riders are, as we check on, Parker Garcia. Folks, your last Cowboy of the night is from Iowa Central. When the music comes on, we need your hands a-clapping and your feet a-tapping to the rhythm. Come on. He's your last Cowboy of the night, and he's from Iowa Central Community College. No score for your Cowboy, no score. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we thank each and every one of you for coming out to the championship Saturday night. On behalf of Grimmin's Welding and Fabrication and Grimmin's Relocation, we say thank you to the kids from Iowa Central Community College one more time for being great hosts here tonight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Iowa Central Community College, my name is Jesse Knutson. Until next time and next year, God bless, drive safe, and happy trails, everybody.